GoPro's adhesive mounts are arguably the most versatile option for mounting your GoPro to most surfaces that more conventional mounts can't handle. Follow these very simple steps for optimal attachment and your mount will be able to stand up to the most extreme environments. I'll be demonstrating the process on my brand new Smith Vantage helmet, but the same steps apply to any surface you plan on attaching to. You'll need a few things: a flat or curved GoPro adhesive mount, depending on how flat or how curved your surface is, the GoPro quick release buckle and white rubber anti-vibration locking plug, some isopropyl rubbing alcohol available in any pharmacy or convenience store, measuring tape, and a pencil for finding and marking the center line, and some sort of clamping tool. The first step is to determine where you want to attach the adhesive mount. The options on a helmet are endless, but some recommended points are front and center, top center, or on one of the sides. I'm going to be mounting mine front and center so I can capture forward-facing point of view footage as well as self-portrait type footage. At this point, you need to decide whether to use a flat or curved adhesive mount. Taking into account the curve of the helmet, it looks like the curved one will work best in this situation. I want my GoPro to be perfectly centered to minimize adjustments in post-production, so I need to find the center line to follow. To do this, find two symmetrical points that are equally spaced apart, in this case the two front vents. Measure the distance between the points and make a mark exactly halfway between them. Always make sure to double check your work to avoid a crooked mount. Now that we have our first point, we need to make another one to get a straight line. Find another two symmetrical points, in this case the two vents that are at the top of the helmet, and make another mark. Now use the tape measure or other straight edge to connect the two lines. This is your center line. The GoPro adhesive mounts use 3M VHB adhesive tape, and 3M has a pretty long instruction manual on proper surface preparation. To put it simply, the surface must be completely clean and free of any dirts or oils. For most applications, they recommend using a 50-50 mixture of isopropyl alcohol and water. Mix these two together, apply it to some sort of cloth or towel, and rub the surface to prep it for adhesion. You might rub off some of your center line in the process, but that's why I made it longer than I needed. Now grab your adhesive mount, peel off its backing, and slowly apply it while aligning its center with your center line. Once you're happy with its placement, apply as much pressure as you can with your hands. The strength of the bond takes up to 72 hours to reach 100% of its potential, and maintaining pressure on it will aid that process. So for optimal adhesion, you can use some C-clamps, spring clamps, or some other clamp to sustain pressure on it for an extended period of time. This step is not absolutely necessary, but I like to take all the precautions possible when it comes to these pricey little cameras. If this video helped you avoid a sticky situation with your adhesive GoPro mounts, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more GoPro tips and DIYs.